Welcome to another segment of Quarantine Cooking in Miss Gant's Kitchen. So today we're going to make some peanut butter keto-friendly cookies. They're cookies that do not have sugar in them, or don't have a lot of sugar in them, but they've got a lot of protein and they've got some salts. And I'm planning on running a whole lot tomorrow, so I'm going to need a lot of protein, I'm going to need a lot of salt. So let's take a look at the recipe. Calls for 14 cookies, and we're going to double it. So we're going to multiply everything by 2. So instead of having 14, we're going to have 28 cookies. So we're going to go through and multiply each by 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 6 is 12. Oh, that's a lot of tablespoons. 2 times 1 is 2. 1/2 times 2 is the same as 2 over 1. So 2 times 1 is 2. And 1 times 2 is 2. And we're going to simplify that to 1. And then we've got 1 cup times 2, which will be 2 cups. And 2 times 1/2 is the same as above, which is 1. All right, so let's get cooking. Remember, we're going to double everything. So one of the things that we're going to double, or make 2 of, is our 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So take a look at the spoon. It's a little hard to see, but it says 1/2 a teaspoon. All right, so we're going to put in 2 halves of salt. So here is 1/2, and here is the second half. 1/2 and 1/2 just made 1. So we put in 1 teaspoon of salt. So now we are making them into these little balls, and we're going to put them on cookie sheets, and then we're going to do a little decorative thing right before we stick them in the oven.
So right now we're actually getting bits and pieces of the cookie dough, rolling them into balls, and putting them on cookie sheet number 1. That's all for now.
Okay, so the last thing before we stick them in the oven is we're just making a little cute little decoration where you put 1 fork on top of the other and make a little crisscross pattern. Okay, so here's the finished product. As you can see, these cookies were a little bit more crumbly than the others. And they didn't get very big on the pan like the others did, probably because they didn't have the flour. But we're gonna try them when they cool. And these cookies have been by far the easiest ones to make. So, that's all.